we've got 3 trees to cut down, and 2 of them are really simple, but one of them is big and it's an actual tree and it's leaning, and I know nothing about trees, but you know, it's leaning, so I imagine that that's going to be dangerous, or more dangerous than if it wasn't leaning. And so I looked it up, and yep, if it's leaning and it doesn't have a center of gravity over the trunk, then it's way more likely to present a problem. It's called barber chair, where it splits in the middle, and then one of the halves, the bottom of the half, can fly up in like a half a second and kill whoever's trying to cut it down. And so I've looked up a bunch of different actual ways to cut those down safely, and so we're going to try it out. I'm going to cut the other 2 trees down that are easy first, I haven't used a chainsaw in years, so I'm going to cut those down. I'm pretty terrified. Oh no, it wasn't recording. Seriously? I'm just kidding. This.
What?
You can hold this.
Yeah.
Showed the booger to the camera and they ate it.
Ew! Gross! I'm gonna try to get started on the garden today. Let's see how far we make it. Thankfully the weather is gonna be super nice for like the next week. But we're gonna use this area down here at the bottom of our lawn. The boys are gonna just have so much area up by the orchard and by the house to play that we're gonna just use this bottom for the garden. That way it's close to the house. Maybe we can build a little greenhouse down here one day. But we're gonna use from basically that side of the mowed area to the back side, and then just kind of this rounded area like right here. And so it'll come up into a big rectangle. And it's gonna be about 40 by 25, I think, when I measured it yesterday. So it should be a pretty good area. I think we'll use some vertical gardening ideas using like cattle panels and stuff. And then any of the like big things like squash, pumpkins, that kind of stuff, I think we'll just do out in the orchard. And then we can just pull it out in the fall when it's all done, feed it to whatever animals we have at the time. And then that way it's not taking up the main garden. But yeah, so we're gonna start on that today. I think mostly, I had a garden last year and I had someone come out and till it. And the only thing was that it was really hard, especially when you till in a new area. There's a lot of problems with weeds all the time. And so the grass just kept coming up and it was a lot of work to keep pulling them all the time. So this time we're gonna try something different. We're going to lay down a whole bunch of cardboard first to suppress the grass. And then I'm gonna do rows of the garden soil that the neighbor brought in. And then we'll do wood chips in between. And then we'll plant into the rows of soil. And then next year I think I'll just put a big giant silage tarp on it to kill off any weeds that come up, and then add to it again. And the cardboard will break down over time, and when it breaks down I can plant deeper into the ground. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. It's kind of a trial and error, and if it doesn't work out then we'll try something different. But anyways, get started on that. I was hoping I'd have enough, but I think I only have a little bit left in the garage, so I've got probably 2/3 of it covered. So I'll have to get some more, but I just threw some dirt on each piece to hold it in place. And then we're gonna start moving this pile. Alright, so we ended up with 11 rows. I didn't have enough cardboard to go as far as I wanted to, so we made it a little bit shorter. But we'll get some wood chips, put them in between the raised rows, and then get it all planted. I'll probably end up planting it before we get the wood chips, just because I don't know how long it'll be. But that's it for today. And then the rest of all this dirt we'll end up using for the raised beds for the dahlias. So we're gonna head up to the house for lunch. Boys are getting hungry.
Wow.